Okay, today's a short video of how to use the block mapper tool for the second butterfly atlas. Just get to the atlas webpage and come down onto the menu and select the block mapper tool right here. And in a few moments, the block mapper tool opens and it looks like this. You can go to a full screen view right here if you want to, or you can just use it right here embedded in the screen. And there's a couple things to notice real quick. We've got the key up here, so priority blocks that need to be adopted are in red. Please adopt them. Adopted non-priority blocks are in yellow. And adopted priority blocks, ones that already have someone adopting it, are in green. And an important thing to note is you can always check any block you want by zooming in and clicking on it. And you'll find out this block here, Delectable Mountain 1, was adopted by Ed Hack and myself, Kent McFarland. And so that shows you that more than one person can adopt a block and work on it. It doesn't have to be just one person. You'll also be able to search by towns, survey blocks up on the top, and zoom around. And then you can add certain things like here's the survey blocks. You can turn on biophysical regions, towns. You can turn it from satellite to other imagery, but the default works just fine. So let's look at Delectable Mountain 1. So two people have this block. If you click on the block, it expands it immediately. You can get a printout of the block if you want to, a PDF, handy to carry around so you can see where you are. You can sign up yourself for any block by hitting the sign up thing here and filling the form out. And then finally, the most important thing if you already have a block is you can get a species list for the block. And so if you click that, it'll spawn a new window. And here in this window, we have the name of the block up at the top, and it has had 30 different butterfly taxa found on it. We see that the eButterfly data was updated today. We see that the iNaturalist data was updated a few days ago. And 136 occurrences are coming from this block from GBIF, where all this data resides. And it's defaulted right now to 2023 to 2027, the second atlas. And we can scroll down and see what was on the second atlas, and you can sort by any of these fields. So we had, cabbage white monarch, American copper last year. All these were last year. Great Spangled for the year before. And it all equals to about 30 taxa found. Now, let's say we want to find out, okay, that's what we have now on here, but how did we do in the first atlas? Well, you can actually just go to this drop down and say, give me the first atlas. And it takes a little bit because it's going out to get the data. And we found 40 taxa, 40 species probably, on this block during the first atlas from 2002 to 2007. So it is possible to get 40 species. And you can look down and see what species were found, and you can even follow up on some of them. But what if we want to compare the atlases, the first atlas to the second atlas? What are we missing? Well, we can put in second atlas here. And now it's comparing the first atlas to the second atlas. These are the 16 different taxa that the first atlas had that the second atlas doesn't have. And you can get this list and look down and find out what you've missed and keep it and try to go figure out where to find those. And then, of course, you can also look at all of the species. How many species have ever been found on this block? Whoops, I didn't clear out the second one. None. There we go. And we've got 48 different butterfly taxa have been found on this block forever. So there's a lot to do here by comparing, by looking around, by just going in and finding out what you found so far. And so that's an easy way to find out the status of your block. That's about it. That's the block mapper tool. Pick your blocks, adopt them, go and explore blocks and find out what's been found, and that's how the tool works.